I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus will move in Ardra Nakshatra on 18th and till the midnight of 29th. That means till the night of 28th and very early hours of 29th of June, Venus will be in Ardra Nakshatra. Now, if you observe, Venus is doing good in Gemini zodiac sign. But a zodiac sign comprises of 3 nakshatras, one full or 2 full and some part nakshatras. And this time, Ardra Nakshatra, which is completely in the sign of Gemini, will see the transit of Shukra, Venus. Now, Venus is a planet of relationship. Venus is the planet of love and harmony. Venus is a planet that represents your connections, your inner feelings and emotions to this world. Venus rules Taurus and Libra, and Venus is well placed at least from the perspective of the zodiac sign. But the moment Venus goes into Ardra Nakshatra, the underlying current of the transit changes. Ardra is a nakshatra ruled by Rudra Shiva, the one that is so strong and roars like a storm and like a thunderstorm. It's a nakshatra that is also represented by a teardrop, which represents either the pain and sorrow, or it represents the tears of happiness after all the hard work. If you want to see the true positive Ardra, I remember a scene from the movie Pursuit of Happiness. That last scene where it says that this moment is happiness. That last scene where Will Smith claps because he has bagged a job, that release of energy is Ardra Nakshatra. And that exactly is the release of happiness when Venus goes into this nakshatra. Although energy wise they are incompatible, energy wise Venus is more soft natured, Ardra is very, very harsh and very strong. But if you see on the positive side, they kind of equate with each other, and it is that victory, that moment of happiness after lot of hard work. Venus in Ardra is also a kind of an emotion where you are searching for something that is lost, where you are searching and you are craving for that lost love. And when Venus is moving in the nakshatra of Rahu, Ardra, which is ruled by Rahu, it kind of distracts you from all the material things, because it might take away the charm. Say you're focused on something, you really want it, but because of all the problems, it takes away the charm. It's more like a test. Again, I will give an example of that movie. If that person, played by Will Smith, got battered and hammered by the circumstance, if he chose to give up, he would not have become what he is. But he continued the passion, with all the passion, all the struggle, he continued, and finally he got that relief. So if you continue your life, if you continuously push yourself, and you will be able to pull through any difficult circumstance. That is the power of Venus in Ardra Nakshatra. Now, when Venus goes into this nakshatra, the placement of Rahu really matters a lot. Where is Rahu? Rahu will be 10th from this Shukra. Now, because Rahu is 10th from the Shukra, suddenly you would want to bring change in your career. If your career is Venus related, if your career is in makeup industry, creative industry, if your career is in media and acting, this Venus in Ardra can bring tremendous amount of positive change in your life. Something that you don't know, something that you have never seen. Also, the stormy nature of Venus stormy nature of Ardra can affect the Venus in such a way that you may be living a very happy utopian life, and suddenly the reality kicks in and now you are caught in the storm. So it's more like your love, your feeling, your softness, your day-to-day life is now caught in that storm. Now, I would like you to observe this transit through your moon. because your moon is your emotion and you will be able to connect better with your moon sign. So for Aries moon sign, this will be Venus and Ardra in the 3rd house, and therefore this will want you to do something about the current situation, do something about yourself. The time is to stabilize your mind and stabilize your emotion and allow the Venus to bring creativity in your life. For Taurus, this will be more about your finances, your family, and there can be certain situation in your family which can trouble your mind a lot. It can also mean that you are becoming physically unhealthy because you are consuming your time and energy to the matters related to money and family. Balance is needed. For Gemini, this will be more about Venus transit in Ardra. It is more about transformation of yourself, your personality, your physical self. Go ahead and do a better change for yourself. Try to think better about yourself. Be positive, because this is the first thing that you have to do. Staying optimistic. For Karka Rashi, Ardra Nakshatra Venus transit will be in the 12th house. This will be more like a healer's transit. You have been ignoring something for a long time. Venus in Ardra will bring your attention and would ask you to heal, address, correct that mistake, address that matter immediately. This can also increase unnecessary expenses, and this may result into loss of love. So be very careful while you are talking to someone. If you are a Simha Rashi, Leo moon sign, Venus in Ardra in the 11th house eventually is very good for you, but this might also mean that there can be some tornado-like situation in your network circle. So be very careful whom you are saying what. The word may spread like wildfire. For Virgo, this will be more like a career change. For you, it will be more like you are putting your money in the career. It's a time where businessmen should be careful. It can be both positive or negative. It's a double-edged sword, because while Venus is in Ardra for these 10 days, you might suddenly become uncomfortable with the work that you are in. But keep moving, keep going, keep fighting. Ultimately, the result is positive. For Libra, this is going to be a 9th house Venus in Ardra. This can question your faith. This can make you feel a slight level of discomfort because somebody might have more knowledge than you. You might feel this jealousy. Why don't you know more than that person? Go for an education, take some certification, start learning, be a student. For Scorpio, moon sign Venus in Ardra will be in the 8th house. This is a transformation through occult. So start chanting some Devi mantra. Chanting Devi Suktam is an excellent remedy for you. If you focus on the transformation in the positive sense, if you focus on changes in the positive sense, if you accept the changes that come in your relationship, you will be in the right spot. Resistance is futile. For Sagittarius moon sign, Venus in Ardra in the 7th house transforms the arena of marriage and relationship, also any kind of commitment. So be very careful when you're committing something. Also, when you are retracing back from your commitment or not fulfilling one, this can be harmful because Saturn is watching you. Be careful while you are taking any decision related to business also. For Capricorn, this will be Venus in Ardra in the 6th house. This is a healing transit. This is a transit that would want you to take some initiative regarding your health, especially your mental health. And this can be a bit challenging for couples who are facing troubled relationship. Chanting Devi Suktam, praying to Ma Bhagavati is very important. Then for Aquarius, this will be Venus in Ardra in the 5th house. So it is 5th from your moon, and this means that you will feel uncomfortable in the matters related to love and relationship, and you will be searching for something that may not exist. Or you may take certain decision that will create a storm without any reason. So be very practical and sensible in your requests. For Pisces, this is Ardra Venus in 4th house. This will be something that would create a tornado inside your heart, because for some you might feel helpless, for some you might want to get something better because you already have everything. In this case, help someone, because that is the emotion that can bring best amount of happiness. Venus in Ardra means changes in hormones. Try to see if you can hug your relatives, hug someone you love, because that will give you a lot of release. And therefore, Venus in Ardra for all moon sign is more about release of energy, more about freedom, more about taking that hard step and breaking free, breaking away, unchaining yourself and finding the true love which is with yourself. Please like and subscribe, share the video among family and friends. Do not forget to Follow me on Instagram, and if you want to book a Kundli PDF, the link is in the description box below. If you want to book a consultation, you can go to my website, and now you can directly book the consultation from the website itself. For all other details, please email us. The email ID is on the screen and in the description box below. Also share the video among family and friends, because that spreads the word of Vedic astrology. For your suggestions, for the feedback, you can drop me an email. Thank you. We'll connect again in the next video.